Erik ten Hag has rarely been without Bruno Fernandes this season, but will be when Manchester United face Sevilla on Thursday evening. United should have been heading to southern Spain with a healthy lead in their luggage, but a late capitulation and some torrid luck means they are instead flying light with none of Lisandro Martinez, Rafael Varane or Fernandes involved. The latter is serving a one-game suspension after picking up Europa League booking number 3 for a bizarre handball decision. Luckily for the Reds, and there has been little lucky for them fitness-wise in recent weeks, Christian Eriksen returned from his own issue earlier this month, and the Dane is looking every bit as assured as he did prior to Andy Carroll's reckless challenge. 2 appearances off the bench preceded his first start since January in Sunday's 2-0 win over Nottingham Forest. It was somewhat ironic that Eriksen, initially on the bench again at the City Ground, was drafted in at the last minute after an injury to Marcel Sabitzer. In January it was the other way around, the Dane's ankle injury sparking a deadline day approach to Bayern Munich. Sabitzer would likely not have been a United player had Eriksen not suffered a serious injury just days before the window closed. Ten Hag had a Carabao Cup final to plan for as has proven correct, expected to enter the latter stages of both the FA Cup and Europa League. Decisive action was needed, and so it came to pass that the Austrian arrived at Old Trafford on Thursday evening, with United needing to gather themselves from last week's collapse to beat Sevilla on their own turf. The pair could well start alongside each other for the first time. Eriksen and Sabitzer have shared a pitch for all of 28 minutes this season, and with the former only returning to training at the start of April, barely 2 weeks have passed since they would have trained together. Marcel has done unbelievable while I have been away, Eriksen told the media in a hurried and late press conference on Wednesday evening. Everyone has done their job. The fewest sessions I have been with Marcel. He only arrived after I was injured. Sabitzer was brought in as cover for Eriksen in January, and with Fernandes so consistently available since, it has almost exclusively been a case of him and one other ahead of Casemiro. The Portuguese international's absence in Spain, however, is a chance for Sabitzer and Eriksen to forge their own partnership. Sabitzer will likely enjoy the role he did in Eriksen's absence, edging forward and supporting the striker in a no-10 position. For the Danish maestro it will be more of the same, dictating the pace of the game from deep and dropping into space across the pitch. Fernandes won't be absent for long, and the 28-year-old will almost certainly come straight back in for the FA Cup semi-final against Brighton this weekend. But it will do Ten Hag no wrong to assess life without his most trusted lieutenant, and it will do neither Eriksen nor Sabitzer any harm to get used to one another.
Now